Knox Lewis only lived a short time. He was diagnosed with cancer at just 7 months old, but he lives on every year through an event designed to help other families fighting a cancer battle. Alexa Lewis and Lori Bloom are here to tell us about KNOX Out Childhood Cancer. It's good to see you again, and Lori, great to have you here.
Thank you.
I think it's important to celebrate your son.
Well, thank you.
What was he like?
He was the light of the room. I mean, his little face lit up every room he walked into. His life inspired so many other people to live life for love and to the fullest, and to really focus on, you know, the important things in life, your family, your friends, and your faith.
So when you lost him, you really wanted to do something meaningful to honor his legacy. How did you land on this?
Yeah, definitely. Shortly after Knox died, I wanted to find a way to give back to the Gretna community and to the Metro, because as you guys have witnessed this week, this Omaha community is phenomenal, and we would not have been able to do what we did for those 6 months without him. So I reached out to the Gretna Optimist, and that's where Lori kind of came in and asked for a way to say thank you to the community while allowing Knox's name to live on.
So Lori, you quite honestly live sort of in their neighborhood right down the road as Gretna. We know everybody's kind of connected, you know, one another. So you already knew about Knox before you got this call. I'm imagining. How did you decide the best way to honor him was at the club? What did you want to accomplish?
Well, actually, I had heard of them in the community, but I did not know Alexa and Jeff personally. And it was on January 1st that I received a message via Facebook from Alexa. And I'm sitting there going, I don't know this lady, and she's wanting me to help create a legacy for her son, and who am I to help her with this? So quite honestly, I had to think about it for a couple of weeks.
It felt like a tall order.
It was a really powerful order, yes. And so we did get together after a couple of weeks, and we came up with the idea of the 5K run walk. And we really want it to be more of a family awareness event to celebrate Knox's life and to be able to help support other families who are battling the battle. And to spread the word, because honestly, I had taught for 25 years and only knew one child with cancer. And in that short, basically 4 years that we had lived in Gretna, we had 2 different children diagnosed with cancer. And once you start learning the real facts, it's very prevalent.
It's so hard, and we talk about research, and there's such a deficiency about where those dollars are going to look at cancer in kids. So when you raise money through an event like this, is it going to research, or is it really about the families for you?
My choice was really about the families. There's plenty of other organizations and foundations that help with the research, but Knox was only here for 6 months of that battle, and our family would not have survived without foundations like this. So it was raising awareness for the families so that they know they're not alone, and helping them survive, helping them pay their bills, and helping them go on with their other children or whatever else they have going on in their lives.
And to feel the love, right?
Exactly.
It's hard to measure that, I would guess. Hard to understand it.
It is very hard to understand it.
But why it's so important when you're in that position and you feel the community's arms wrapped around you. So this is really about paying that forward.
I agree.
And helping these other families. So how can our viewers register to be with you this year? What do they need to know?
Definitely. We have a Facebook page, KNOX Out Childhood Cancer. We also have a website. You can get registered. This year's event will be on July 23rd. It's in Gretna. It's at 5 p.m. It's for the entire family. We'll have bounce houses. There'll be a dinner. The 5K is there.
And I want to give a shout out to your sponsors, because this sort of event doesn't happen without some really great partners.
Very true.
Who's joining you this year?
Methodist is our presenting sponsor, and then Lori Bloom, Edward Jones is one of our other sponsors, and then the Brian Denzing Foundation has been a continued support for us.
We know Brian. Well, listen, we hope this year is even bigger, right? Because that size means you're raising more money and able to do more good, and that's what we're all about. We know that here. And as you said, we've been reminded in the last week how precious it all is.
That's right.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Lori, great to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.